get us started this fine and balmy Friday evening, an almost supergroup of sorts, I think we could say. Please welcome The Regrets. What about that, friends? Wasn't that something special? The Regrets getting us started, Cannonball Rag. In just a little while, we've more great live music to come as well, but the great Arty McGlynn was playing with the Regrets to start. Arty, how are you, mate?
I'm fine. I'm very well, thank you.
Nice to see you again. It's been a while actually since I've seen you, but it's nice to see you in the live environment too. And you enjoy playing the Regrets. It's a bit of crack, isn't it?
It's a bit of fun. I stick on the bass for a bit of fun with them. And this is my son Jerome. He plays guitar. He's actually better than me in the guitar now, so that's why I bought a bass.
So you moved to bass, did you, when you realised he might be getting better?
Yeah. He's very cheeky too. So.
Well, the kind of things that the Regrets play, it's those old classics, isn't it? It's stuff that you can go back to and jam with and have fun with. Cannonball Rag, we heard, and it's all those old time things that you enjoy getting back stuck into those, don't you?
Yeah, Mark's a great player in that style. He likes that old sort of Chet Atkins type style, slapback echo, and yeah, I like that. I sort of grew up listening to all that stuff too.
Now, Jerome, come over a wee bit closer to this here, Jerome, and good to see you playing tonight. Playing in a few different environments. You were there with Maeve as well, so you're kind of doubling up, maybe tripling up tonight a few times. But what's it like playing with the guys here? Because there is that nice sense of camaraderie of musicians who know each other, and is that the case? You guys have all kind of known each other for quite some time?
Yeah, it is. I suppose. I mean, there's a lot of people around that. There's a lot of musicians in the town, and we kind of mix and match. There's a few different bands, and we turn up at different gigs and different guises. And I think most the locality are sick looking at us, to be honest.
They've had enough of you, perhaps. Have they? Wait until tonight's finished, because you're playing in about 3 or 4 of the bands, aren't you? In terms of the tunes, though, you love all that old stuff as well. It's good to stretch out on, isn't it? And you can have a bit of fun with that old time music too.
It is, yeah. It's great stuff. As I say, Mark brings so much to it because he has that music down to T, and he loves it so much, and he brings us all into that kind of thing, into his thing, so we kind of fit around him what he does,
I love the whole sort of float nowadays. Whoever's about then, really, isn't it? Whoever's passing through town or maybe off tour for a while or hasn't got any gigs for it, it's just who's about is in the band. If that collective, it's nice.
Yeah. There's about probably 12 of us that that kind of mix in, you know, that in at various times, you know. It'll be probably 4 or 5 out of 12 that'll turn up, you know.
Excellent. And how big has it been at the biggest? The Regrets, many have you had on stage, would you say?
I'd say probably about 8, maybe 8 or 9.
That's getting bigger all the time. It's getting bigger all the time. Arty and Jerome, thank you so much for talking to us. We'll hear more from you musically. BBC Radio Ulster programme's coming from here. I'll tell you all about that in a moment. Let's grab a word with Mark, though, from The Regrets. And Mark's a good friend from the Lost Brothers as well. So, Mark, The Regrets, I said supergroup slightly flippantly, but it sort of is. It's a gathering of musicians who know each other and enjoy playing together. So what's the story with The Regrets?
It's kind of just any time that we're all in town, really. It could be anywhere from like 2 of us to like 8 of us. And yeah, The Regrets.
And you just enjoy the kind of jamming thing, the loose thing, and a bit of western swing and a bit of jazz and a bit of country, and it's all that good stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. We sometimes we have a singer, but he broke his leg a couple of months ago, and then he was just got his cast off last week, so he was going, I can make it. And then he went to a wedding and fell down the stairs and broke his ribs.
You're destined to be an instrumental band, really, aren't you, the Regrets? Who are we hearing there line-up-wise? Because, as you said, it's a floating thing, isn't it, the Regrets? It depends who's around. But who are we hearing tonight?
Tonight it's Jerome McGlynn and his dad, Arty McGlynn, on bass. And
Aye, let's hear it for the musicians tonight. Jerome and Arty, first up.
and of course Declan McManus, the ringleader of the Regrets.
Main man, Regrets-wise, let's hear it for Declan. And, of course, Mark McCausland. Let's hear it for Mark. He's too modest to look for a round of applause for himself. But, Mark, I mentioned the Losties, and the Lost Brothers are just back from Glastonbury, so it's been a busy time for yourself. How was Glastonbury this year?
It was great, very, very chilled. We took it nice and relaxed this year, actually, and didn't go too mad. It was great. Loved it.
And I saw some great photographs of yourself on social media with John Cooper Clarke, amongst other people. So you must have seen some good people, hung out with some good people in Glastonbury then.
Yeah, it was great. We stayed away from the Kanye Wests and the stuff like that, but we seen
I thought that would have been your bag, Mark. No, was that? No?
front row. Next time I'll definitely be there. But and kind of we seen Nick Lowe. He was great. Ron Sexsmith, John Cooper Clarke, and yeah, there's so much to do there. It's like. It depends on what way you want to do it. Like, if you want to go nuts and do all that, you can. But if you want to chill out as well, you can. It's great, actually. I kind of detoxed. It was weird.
Good. Well, I'm glad it went well. You've got other festivals coming up, Lost Brothers-wise, haven't you, as well? Where else are you playing?
All summer. We've got festivals all summer, really. Next week, it's the Galway Arts Festival. And then we head over to England for a couple more and back to Ireland for somewhere. So we're kind of busy up until October.
Good. Well, we shall say hello to Oisín tonight, listening in. I hope the other Lostie out there listening in to the programme tonight. But Mark, it's great to have you here with the Regrets. You'll play some more a bit later on as well, won't you?
Defo, yeah.
And we're going to return to our, well, we would say house band, but kind of collective tonight. And they've been putting on an amazing show so far, and we've had different styles from them. And we're going to take another tune from them now, please. A round of applause again for the Regrets. What about that, friends? The Regrets.